We're going live in three, two, one. It's connecting.
All
Hi,
right.
this is Nicole Whitlock with eCom Q4 Summit. And today I have with me the awesome, the amazing, the beautiful Miss Amy Wees. Hey, Amy.
Hello. Great to see you.
Oh, I forgot to take off my glasses. I forget that I don't have anti-glare. So then the ring light just shows up and it's like, okay, how many sets of eyes do you have there? So I keep forgetting to do that. Amy is here to talk with us today about going to China. Like all of you that are e-commerce sellers, you should at least have that one thing on your list, or at least once in your lifetime, to go to China, because it's a great opportunity to connect directly with wholesalers. It's a great opportunity for you to get get ideas and to also get great deals on inventory. I'm just saying, especially if you're selling on Amazon, if you're doing selling on Shopify, just great ways to get sourcing. So I'm not going to steal all of Amy's thunder. There is so much she wants to share with us today, and I am ready for her to share because she's got an amazing deal for you. So Amy, go ahead and take it away. Tell them why they should be going to China.
Well, oh my goodness. Well, I absolutely love going to China. And I didn't even know how much I loved it until I started going, because we go for the Canton Fair. And the Canton Fair is the largest exposition of suppliers in the world. It happens twice a year. It is the size of 3 large airports. Okay. And it is filled with 60,000 manufacturers. 60,000. If you had to walk it, you would cover 217 football fields. That's a lot of walking. And we do walk it. We do a lot of walking. But what is so cool about it is, imagine at a trade show that size, suppliers, they bring their most unique and innovative stuff for you to see. And so I have massive squirrel syndrome when I go. I'm like, squirrel, what is that? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh, what is that? So I get all excited about it, but they want you to stop in their booth. And when there's 60,000 booths, they put out their most, it's their Canton Fair exclusive. So it's so cool because, unlike on Alibaba, when you're kind of like, oh, can I get a sample of that? Is that even a factory I'm talking to? What's going on here? You get to touch and feel the samples and see their most unique stuff. And the coolest thing is, I'm in the pet space. I'm a private label seller, and I was trying to source some pet fountains because they're really popular, But I was looking for a specific type for years. I was looking for these, and I couldn't find them on Alibaba. I couldn't find them on any of the sourcing sites, 1688, none of those. And I was so frustrated because I'd seen things like that. But I couldn't find them anywhere in the US or on Alibaba. I could only find them like in European marketplaces and stuff like that. So I go and I start walking Canton, and sure enough, there's a ton of them. And I walk into that supplier's booth and I'm like, where are you exporting this to? Where is this fountain going? And they're like, oh yeah, we sell them they don't sell them, but they export them to Europe and various parts of Asia. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense now why I couldn't find it before I went to the Canton Fair, right? So that's why you should get excited about going to the Canton Fair, because you're going to see innovative things. You're going to see things that you have been looking for, and you're going to be able to look at it, touch it, talk to the supplier, build a relationship right then and there, and even arrange to go and visit their factory. So it's just the coolest thing ever, right? But the thing is, okay, there are other people that do China trips. There are lots of e-commerce China trips. Well, not lots, but a few. And so we do something a little different, because you can imagine going to Canton Fair. What is the number one thing that e-commerce private label sellers struggle with? Can you guess, Nicole? What is the number one thing they struggle with?
Well, they probably are like, I don't even know what to ask or what to look for or where to start or how to figure out how to engage this wholesaler or this distributor or this manufacturer. I don't know how to do any of that. You know, where do I stay? What's a safe thing to eat? Like
Well, and
the question.
even before that, I've been a business consultant now for a couple of years and helping hundreds of e-commerce sellers and mostly private labelers, some wholesalers. But the biggest thing that they struggle with is number one, product research. They don't know how to find really great products. They get kind of stuck in the, jungle scout in the product research software. And then they launch the same thing as everybody else at the same time. And then, and oh, not only that, they launched it and they didn't buy it. They couldn't get it at the margin that would allow them to make any money on it. Right. So after so much consulting and just hearing people's frustrations, Amy, how do I find a product? How do I find a product? How do I get that product for the right price? How do I know if, how do I protect my idea? How do I know if it's a trading company or a factory? How do I even talk to them? How do I do this? So, we decided, my partner, Steven Selikoff, and I decided, look, we don't just want to take people to China. We want to really teach them how to build an amazing, sustainable business. So we built an entire private label course, and we compiled based on our experience. And my partner, Steven, has been also selling in independent and big box retailers his entire career. So we built a course that not only teaches you how to do the process of what's called ideation, how to come up with unique ideas that nobody else is going to have. But then we teach you how to validate those ideas. Whoa, imagine if you had an idea and then you actually knew that people would buy that product before you sourced it. We teach you how to do that, right? We teach you how to come up with great ideas, how to validate that idea. And then we teach you how to learn the process of manufacturing. Because if you we have a 13-year sourcing agent that comes and talks to our participants, and he will tell you, the way that you are able to get the best deals on your products is when you understand the manufacturing process, because suppliers are really going to take you seriously, right? So we teach you how to learn the manufacturing process. If you have a unique idea, if you want to invent something, we teach you how to do that. How do you prototype it? How would you pull that together? But if you just want to apply a unique idea to an existing product, we teach you about that too. How would you go about, like, if you needed a mold, how would that work? If you didn't need one, who owns what, you or the factory, all that kind of stuff, right? So then the next step after you get it manufactured and understand the manufacturing process is actually negotiating with a supplier. And so we do role-playing exercises. We teach you how to negotiate with suppliers. We teach you about Chinese culture. We teach you how to get an understanding of what you're dealing with there. And so my partner actually wrote a book. It's called the Canton Fair Workbook. And it has all of the questions that you should be asking suppliers when you get to the Canton Fair, for them to take you seriously and for them to want to partner with you. And so you'll see a marked difference of our participants walking through the fair, because you'll see them sitting at tables with suppliers, and they will experience for the first time, as they're sitting at the table with that supplier, asking all the right questions, the language of a wholesaler. They will see people walk in and go, excuse me, how much is this? And they will watch as that manufacturer gives that person who just walked into their booth a price 4 times higher than they just gave them, sitting at that table asking the right questions. So we
Okay, wait.
Yes, please.
So, okay, let me just recap for those
Let's recap.
Let's just recap. First of all, you're going to get, with this Canton Fair experience, you're going to get in-depth training that's going to help you be prepared for this trip. Everything you need to know, the right words to use, the right way.
Over 40 hours of live training, 40 hours of video training, and every week we do live coaching with you.
I love, and this is all just before you even leave. You haven't even left yet. So then that way you know what to look for, you know how to look for it so that you're not sourcing from the same thing that everybody else is sourcing for, looking for, that you are standing out in the crowd. Okay. That I love. Second, they got a workbook. Okay.
You also get a course manual of 200 pages.
We has
call it the tome.
There you go. I mean, you have got a published workbook that walks you through everything that they're going to be covering. So you're fully prepared before you get there on what to do. I don't know of any other group that is doing trips to China that actually gives you a course before you go. You got a workbook, they do exercises, they do coaching sessions with you. And then they're going to be there with you at the Canton Fair to make sure that you're taken care of. Like, I'm not really sure that I've heard about trips to China and I'm wanting to go because I haven't gone, full disclosure, I haven't gone. And I've not heard in all the research I've done, everything that your group is doing.
It is so unique. And do you know what the coolest part is, Nicole? It's not even the training beforehand and the trip to China. We take you on a factory tour in China before you even go to Canton Fair because we want you to know how to tour a factory and what questions to ask and all of that, right? The program we put together for you is just, it's unsurpassed, right? I mean, we have experts that are not just people you see on YouTube, but like world-renowned business experts that are speaking to you in this course. People that you'd pay thousands of dollars to spend an hour with, you're going to get in our course. But the coolest thing about this, Nicole, that is absolutely unsurpassed is when you get back from Canton, you got some work to do, right? You got work to do. You now have all these suppliers. You have negotiated the right prices because we have trained you. You know exactly what you want. You're not going to be like the other Amazon seller groups that go out there and they look at the fair all day on existing products and then they go check Jungle Scout at the end of the night, you know, and they're on their, you're not going to need to do that because your list will already be validated. You'll be ready to go and you'll go, yep, I know exactly what I'm looking for. I know what suppliers I need and I know what questions to ask them. But when you get back from Canton, we put you in a private mastermind for life. So you are here with this group of people that you have worked with for 2 months very closely, and you've all signed an NDA so that you can share information together. And imagine being in a support group like that for the life of your business.
See.
And it's amazing. So the people that came with us last time are now launching their products and everything. And they are all like putting their packaging ideas in the group and like helping each other through it. And, hey, what do you guys think I should do about this? And, oh, what should I do about shipping? This kind of stuff, because that's where the work begins. And the cool thing is we're teaching people to expand beyond Amazon. Amazon's only 6% of all of retail. You have an incredible opportunity in independent retailers across the US and worldwide and big box retailers. We have world-renowned expert Timothy Bush coming with us to China and speaking to our participants, teaching them how to get their stuff in like Costco and Walmart and big box retailers. Of course, you've got to scale to that though, right?
Yes.
We are teaching you, we're giving you the tools, but then we're giving you the support. Wow. So I remember I went to a Damon John course, you know, the shark and he had a program where you didn't go sourcing with him, but you got like his Rolodex, right? You got like, okay, these are the suppliers that we trust and yada, 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 right? And then this is just some resources for you. That was $25,000. Our program blows that away. It blows it away. The resources that we are giving you and the support that we are giving you. And our program right now is over $2,600 off. So it is less than $6,000 for a full private label course. And remember, we're not just teaching you to sell on Amazon. We're teaching you how to build an amazing, sustainable business and how to
Okay.
start on Amazon, expand as big as you want to expand, how to source those products, how to talk to manufacturers, and giving you the support to do it.
I love it. I am absolutely in love with this. $2,600 off. Recap. $2,600 off, first of all, right now. You've got a guided tour. You've got all of the prep and all of the prep training.
Yeah.
You've got all of the information you need so that you can kind of like stand out and stand away from the crowd so that you are sourcing for the right inventory that's going to work for your business style. Plus, in addition to that, after it's over, you're going to come back. They're going to connect you with, as part of this, you will learn what you need to do to get connected to buyers at Walmart and Costco. Hello? Sam's Club? Hello? Oh, I love this. Like, this is a no-brainer for some people. This is a no-brainer because that money that they're spending, that includes the entire trip. It includes all the pre-course stuff, the entire trip, and then all of the post-course support.
Yes.
For the project.
Now it does not include your travel, right? Your travel expenses are your own. You know, you could still take this course alone and not even go to China and still get more value.
You get all your money back.
Any other course.
You get all your money back. Because if you go and implement it, I don't go to China. I go and implement it and I'm going to make every single dollar back.
Yeah. Well, and we had one of our participants, she was sourcing on Alibaba, right? Before she went with us. And when she got back and made her first orders, we had one participant who had existing factories that we taught them to negotiate so well, they were able to save 40% with their existing supplier on their cost of their products. That alone paid for their course 10 times over. Then we had another person who was sourcing on Alibaba. And when she made her orders after Canton, she saved over $20,000 on one order. It's stupid. It's stupid good, right? So
this is amazing.
I can't believe it. And then like we had a couple people that now they're getting back and they're now getting retailer orders already. So they've launched on Amazon. They're doing really well. They're making their second order already. One of my clients today, I was on the phone with him and he's already sold in his first month on Amazon because his product is unique and innovative and in demand. He sold 300 units and he's already like on his way in 1 month and he's already gotten retailer orders and in his area. And now he's, expanding into other, independent retailers, but it's just, he's over the moon. He can't believe it. He's like, I just, and now he showed me today his other product ideas that he's going to build his brand with, and they're incredible. And I was like, wow, it's just so cool to see this stuff happening. And then we had our current participants, because we're in class right now for the October trip that's coming up here. We're leaving in a couple of weeks. And we had some of our participants in the current trip. We give homework that helps you learn the stuff and holds you accountable and really helps you exercise the concepts. And we had folks going out and talking to retailers using the language and stuff that we're teaching. And they got orders for their existing products. They left that retailer with orders and they were like, we don't even need Amazon. We're good to go. So it was just really, it's so
oh my
cool.
Goodness. Oh, nice. Okay, so here's the deal. There is a link up above. I'm just going to tell you. There's a link up above, and there's also a code for you to get the $2,600 off that she's talking about right now. So if you put in the code SUMMIT, and we host the eCom Seller Summit, which is going to be, it's in March, and we host the eCom Q4 Summit, which was in August. We host them every year. Those are online e-commerce conferences. Amy was one of our speakers for the Q4 Summit. Thank you, Amy. And if you put in the coupon code SUMMIT, you'll get that discount, that huge discount.
Yeah. So you're already right now we're running the early bird discount, but what Miss Nicole has hooked you up for an additional, if you use her coupon code of SUMMIT, you are going to save an additional 2%. And so you're already saving 18% off of our course price right now because we're opening early bird signups. And oh, by the way, we only have 40 spots.
40 spots. Hello.
We want to provide personalized mentorship, not a course factory. We want to hold your hand through this process. We want to support you, and your success matters to us.
Yes, it does.
It really does. We take it personally. So we cap our participants at 40 people. And right now we have opened up early bird signups for April. And we already have had people put this on their goal board. They're like, Amy and Stephen, we want to go with you to China. It's on my goal board. I want to come in your course, right? So we already have people that are so excited to sign up for April. And right now you're saving more than even our early bird discount when we opened up the course this year for the October trip. So when we opened up the course this year for the October trip, the early bird discount was at $5,800 for one person. Right now it's at $53,000. So you're saving an additional $600, right? And Nicole's hooked you up an additional 2% off of that. So it's just, and that's not going to last forever. And it's going to fill up because like I said, I've already had people tell me, Amy, I can't come in October, but I'm coming in April. And I know I am. So, and I haven't even announced it to my group yet. I just set this up today because I knew Nicole was going live. So it is ready to go for you guys. Reach out to us if you have any questions. We're not going to put you into a funnel. We're not that kind of people. We're not going to put you into a funnel. We want to answer your questions. Again, this is a personalized mentorship program. Your success matters to us. We want to help you change. We want to help you do this for real. We want this to be we want you to be living your dreams in your business and not just like, hey, can I side hustle and work full time for the rest of my life? We know you don't want to do that.
No. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do, they want their time freedom. They want to be able to go see their daughter play volleyball. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So hello, somebody. So what you do is, I wanted to also mention, if you go ahead and get signed up now, what's going to happen is you will also, the course starts, I believe, in February.
Yes.
You can do payment options. If they don't, we want you to know you have payment options that are available to you. So if e-commerce is really your thing, if you really want to get your private label, if you ultimately have a vision or a goal of having your products be in Walmart, Sam's Club, be on Amazon, create your own Shopify store, be in Costco, whatever it happens to be, other local retailers, whatever your plan or strategy is, we want to help you succeed. So all you have to do is you get signed up, you can make payment arrangements. The discount still applies. Yep.
We have payment system built right into our website. So when you go to checkout, you can choose flexible payment options with Partially, our flexible payment system provider. And so we know you're busy during Q4. We know you got some money tied up in inventory. We're hoping to more than make up for that when you learn how to negotiate amazing prices for that inventory. But we understand. Right. And we want you to be able to take advantage of this early bird offer. So we've got flexible payment options for you. You can make your down payment and then you can actually set up the payment plan and make payments on it until the course start date. So.
And the course start date, I believe, is in February, right?
Yep. The first week in February we start.
First week in February. And so then you'll have courses all the way up until they go to China, which is in April. So here's my deal. I just want you to visualize with me. I just need you to close your eyes for just a second. Imagine, if you will, that you take her course and you start in February. You have the opportunity to go to China in April. So you've learned a great deal of information. You've figured out what your strategy is going to be, what your product's going to be. You've learned how to communicate effectively with the manufacturers. You've been able to negotiate a really great deal, or maybe renegotiate your existing deal. Imagine what your 2020 Q4 is going to look like because you did this now. Imagine, because this offer is not going to be on the table forever. We're not trying to do this whole fear, scarcity. We're not trying to do that. But we need you to know it's not going to be out there forever. There is going to come a day where the coupon code is not going to work. This is your opportunity to get in, set up your payment arrangements, make your payments all the way up until February, and then just visualize what your 2020 Q4 is going to look like. It's going to be ridiculously crazy. It's going to be bananas. And it's all because you made a decision today to get started and plan your trip to China.
And the other thing, Nicole, I just want to say about the trip to China, right? There's a lot going on in China and people are kind of nervous about it. One of the biggest search terms right now is sourcing from India, you know. So I just want everyone to know that this is a course for your success. And just because we are going to China for a trip, right, does not mean you can't learn to source from anywhere with our information. So we have an entrepreneur who's in our program right now, and her product will be manufactured in the United States. And do you know why she's excited to go to China with us? Because she's going on a factory tour. She's learning exactly how to communicate. She learns manufacturing processes for her product. She's been given the tools then. And how much do you think US manufacturers are now going to pay attention to her and want to do business with her?
Hello, somebody. I'm just saying. So Amy and we've got to cut it short here. I'm so glad that I got to see Amy and talk to her today. She and I are going to be talking about some other stuff for the future. But right now, I just want you guys to go ahead and click on the link, put in the code SUMMIT, take advantage of the discounts, set up your payment plans, get started now, because your 2020 could be completely different. And you can also impact your current 2019. I mean, anything is entirely possible because she's not, you've already started the course, but they're going to China in October next month. But still, you never know. You just never know. So I'm just saying you'll be in the group, mastermind group, lifetime access. Lifetime.
Yep. Good stuff.
It's a no-brainer.
I hope you guys will join me, and I'm looking forward to meeting you, and definitely reach out with us. There's a little chat box right on the website if you have any questions.
There you go. Thank you so much, Amy. I appreciate you. And
thank you.
Everybody get going. Click on the link. All right, Amy. Do it. Okay. Talk to you later.
Bye.